We're watching Smile now. It's time to smile. Now, if I remember right, this actress is supposed to be... Great frame to pause on. Sosie Bacon. Yeah, this is Kevin Bacon's daughter. Saucy? Sosie. What's a Sosie? Known for Smile. All right, well, this is her big break.
She's gonna die. Mom's gonna die. I'm gonna die. Everybody dies.
I haven't been able to get him to talk.
All he's been doing is talking.
All around me, squeezing.
Just looking at him like, yeah, that's a problem, huh? Oh, damn, through the window.
Sarah Marquette over to residency.
Oh, man, it's Kumar.
Maybe the board should try giving a shit about the point of our job here once in a while.
Sorry, the board's got me choking on their balls. Kal Penn has, like, kind of a face that looks like he's constantly about ready to, like, blow a raspberry. He's just constantly on the something that I do like. I'm kind of mocking the way, like, the camera's being all floaty and there's a lot of, like, drone shots and stuff. But I like these, like, weird Dutch angles like that. At least they're trying to do something interesting with the camera.
Laura?
Laura.
This thing, I can't explain it. It looks like people. But it's not a person.
I'm not sure I understand.
It looks like people. It looks like different people.
This stuff and the guy who's like repeating shit to himself earlier, it's too actory. It's not even really her performance, although I don't really like what she's doing here. It's also the dialogue. I feel like if somebody was genuinely disturbed, right? And they'd be recounting this desperate story. If you watch recorded video of supposedly disturbed people talking about like people have committed a crime and they're seeing things and shit, when they recount it, it never looks or sounds like this. Never. Melodramatic. And it's written in a melodramatic fashion.
I'm gonna fucking die and no one will listen to me.
Okay, Laura, it's okay.
That's some great flailing, though. It's the feet flailing that make it.
Hurry.
All right, that's a little annoying. I need to run to this red phone and turn my face away for an extended period of time because this person's having an episode and they need some kind of help. It's not like I would, make constant eye contact with them during the whole situation or anything. That would make too much sense. Oh, I thought she was gonna go around like the whole face, peel her face off. That'd be too cool, I guess. Oh shit, title card, here it comes. Fucking Skrillex. What the hell?
Thank you so much for your input, Greg. That's very sweet.
Why become a doctor if you can't get disgustingly rich? So...
Why are they friends? Oh, they gotta be like sisters or some shit.
We grew up in that house.
Yeah.
Can you guys just shut the fuck up?
I've been looking forward to this.
Shut up. This is all shit from the trailer here. Even blurry, he looks hilarious.
Hey, I'm Ray Romano now.
You're going to die. You're going to die.
And you get a car.
You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. No. No.
Boy, he got back in his fucking bed really fucking quick, huh? God damn. Dude, as soon as she started to yell, he was like, oh shit, and jumped back in his fucking bed. See, doesn't he just look, he's like a blowfish about to explode.
Been in and out of here a dozen times and has never exhibited behavior even remotely aggressive.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the soundtrack. Better fucking settle down with that Chardonnay.
Ma'am, we've detected a door alarm.
The back door of my house is open.
Are you sure you haven't let something inside, Rose? Look behind you.
That's a great security system. They set you up for a jump scare. There are people that would probably pay extra for that. I understand now why he's lying in bed, but she actually saw him, like, coming at her or whatever. Like, physical hallucinations.
Evening, sir. Evening?
What is going on right now? Police at my house? Okay.
See if you could find Mustache. I haven't seen him like, anywhere at all.
It's cute that the cat's name is Mustache. Oh no, the cat's gonna be smiling at her. She's wearing her I'm depressed addict makeup now. This fucking guy, man. What we just saw was a really good example of what I meant earlier about prepping you for the jump scare. You knew as she was focusing in on that bit of audio, trying to hear, oh God, what was that? That like something big, loud, and spooky was gonna happen. I'm just so amazed that people still get like caught by that. That it's still like super effective on people. A lot of people. How do they not see it? Rose! Clapping her like a dog.
She was a disturbed young woman you only met for 10 minutes.
I just feel like I've gotten stuck on it. I can't, get it out of my head.
Have you considered the reason you feel stuck could actually be more about your mother's suicide?
Or maybe it's about the fact that a girl cut her fucking throat in front of her. Perhaps that traumatic experience lent itself to her mental disturbance, doctor. But no, let's talk about her mom.
You have wounds that have never fully healed.
I feel like her psychiatrist is getting off a little bit on reminding her of all this old shit. She's got a mild sinister touch to her, if you ask me.
If we resumed our regular sessions again.
Oh, that's why she's trying to hook her back.
What about the Risperdal?
It's very possible that she could be a pillhead because, we're seeing a lot of scenes of her self-medicating with alcohol. We don't need the psychiatrist to tell us. You're doing it! You're doing the thing! Happy birthday to you! That's a fucking Roman candle, dude. I'd be mentally disturbed too if that's all I fucking heard in my head all day.
Gracias, Harper's mom.
Is that little ginger kid a Vato?
Gracias, Harper's mom.
Wow, it's a bloody smiling head. It's the cat.
What'd you get, sweetheart?
The fucking cat.
It wasn't me, I swear. Somebody please fucking believe me.
There's a lot of Three Stooges shit in this movie.
I heard you were brought into the ER. I wanted to come down and check on you. How you doing?
When she's doing this, I just imagine like the fucking sad trombone sound. Wah, wah. It was almost like the soundtrack did it. They just put so much reverb and delay on it that it like washed out the sound. You couldn't tell that that's what it really was. I bet you if you speed up that sound, it'll be a sad trombone. Yeah, we get it. You'll be happier with no pain, so you should commit suicide like everybody does. Like your mom did.
Wait.
Her face looks itchy.
Maybe we just go inside.
No, wait, just listen to me. Sorry.
Something is threatening me. Some kind of evil spirit.
Malevolent force. Speaking of the ring, the bad thing that happened before is now happening again to me.
Rose, you're talking about fucking ghost.
It's not a ghost.
A malevolent force.
I cannot fucking do this right now.
No, Trev.
Do you hear yourself? I mean, Jesus Christ, you sound crazy.
I am not crazy. Sorry.
You can inherit it from a parent. I wanted to know what I was potentially hitching my entire life to. Is that so fucking unfair?
Oh, the melodrama here, dude.
Did you kill Mustache?
No.
So it's not in her head. It's an actual physical manifestation. Either that or like it possessed her when she wasn't aware of it and made her kill her own cat. I don't know how they're going to explain it exactly or if they'll even bother to. Wow, it's like that painting. It's like Skinamarink. What would you do if all of a sudden your door smiled at you? Think about that one. It wasn't my door, it was some sort of evil, malevolent force. Hey, I also sleep in the lying in a casket position. Why do they feel the need to do that, man? It's so weird. It's like they've taken a template meant for like preteens You know, this is like but they're trying to like tackle a subject at the same time in a more mature way, but they're doing all these like horror movie beats. It's like, you see the scary lady in the background, and then there's going to be a loud noise and a thing.
They asked me to identify his body. His face.
That was actually, that one right there, that's an example of a good one. Because there was no setup. We're just talking here, right? There's no like weird music cue or anything like that. Here's when it would have been bad.
His face.
If they had cut to it right after that, then it wouldn't have been as effective. You would have been more prepped.
A man named Gabriel Munoz killed himself. I need to know if he had been involved in any other recent police reports.
I mean, isn't she kind of asking him to do something that she could just easily do herself? I mean, all this stuff is supposed to be public record anyway, right?
Joel, I need your help. Okay?
Well, all right, but only because you dumped me. It's literally shit she could Google. We wouldn't have to waste our time here.
Security camera footage.
Put it on.
Oh no, he can see the smiling too. That means he's infected. Just stabbed a big bag of blood he was holding.
Rose, who are these people?
Those are people who died. See, they thought that window was so cool, they wanted to use it for a transition. That's the only reason why we had that whole scene. Instead of her looking shit up on her phone, they had her go to that dude's house just to show off the cool apartment he lives in. Not so much the apartment, just the window, really.
Why don't we all just take a breath and...
Why don't you just fucking make yourself at home?
Rose, are you actually leaving right now?
Their chemistry seems a little suspect to me. Seemed a little strange.
I have been cursed. I know, it's so hard to believe.
Wow, okay, like evil and junk? I gotta stop doing that.
This is exactly what happened to Mom.
Oh my god, are we gonna have another maudlin speech again?
I had to fucking leave the house. That was the only way I could survive.
It feels like a large portion of this movie is just people whining at each other. And it's not really serving much of a purpose. After watching Possession last week, I was reading, you know, reviews on it, you know, because after I watch a movie I really like, I like to see, you know, like what other people think about it. Among the complaints, I saw that it's like, man, there's just so much arguing and stuff. So much of the movie is just like these crazy arguments. And it made me like feel on edge. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point. You know, either you liked that or you didn't. I liked it a lot. And I felt like it was really like working towards something. As crazy as the movie starts out on 100, you know, but it just keeps going and it keeps getting crazier until the climax. It doesn't feel that way with this. It feels like with this, it's like a long drawn out slog, you know, and these actors aren't even being nearly as actory as Sam Neill and Isabelle Adjani were, you know. But it's just like, it's such a different atmosphere. I don't know. This shit is boring me, honestly. I'm trying to see what people are seeing in it. I think you just gotta like this type of a movie. I mean, I guess for a movie of this type, it ain't the worst so far anyway. But it just feels so bland to me.
Fucking stay-at-home PTA housewife who lives in her own self-centered, smug little bubble.
I'm not doing this.
Please don't do this. No, I have to drive somewhere else and get into a different argument. Fuck. Okay, I remember this from the trailer. Let me see if I can pause this at the right time.
Holly.
Alicia, come on. Kind of creepy. They fucking left that on the screen for too long. They should have quit. They should have cut that quicker. Watch again. Tell me if you're scared.
Holly.
It's less funny.
After you left, I kept digging. And the things these people are doing in themselves, Rose, holy shit.
One of the cases mixes up the patterns. Some accountant, Robert Talley.
Of course. So now you have to go talk to him to find out how to break the curse.
Gotta talk to him. In the cases that you found, how long was it?
Oh, we're getting a time limit.
None of them survived longer than a week.
7 days?
Some of them didn't even make it past 4 days.
Oh, you think it's gonna be like the old, you gotta pass it on to somebody else? A metaphor for suicide, mental illness? If that's all this is? What kind of a message does that send?
Tally's a whole box of Fruit Loops, so good luck.
I have a patient. 4 days ago, a man killed himself right in front of her.
The fuck do you want from me, huh?
What is it?
I don't know.
Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're alive?
At least they're getting to the point.
I tried to research anything and everything I could about this thing. Killing his neighbor and passing it to his neighbor's wife.
So, yeah. They're doing the thing. You gotta sacrifice, and then you're good, but uh-oh, you did a bad thing, too.
She has to make sure there's a witness for it to pass to, because this thing needs trauma to spread. Make the biggest mess she can.
I can't kill someone!
You have it? Why the fuck did you come here? You're not giving it back to me! Get out of here!
What do you say?
Nothing.
He couldn't hear her yell, I can't fucking kill anybody.
I need you to help convince me you're not a danger.
Go get a warrant.
Almost time, Rose.
Fucking alien. Another little smile should have popped out of her mouth. That would have been silly.
What are you doing here?
Kal Penn. I'm serious now. He always looks like he's got indigestion. Always. I don't know what it is. Oh, that looks so bad, dude. Oh, that looks awful. It looks so fucking bad, dude. Now have Kal Penn's head turn around. Okay, so just now during that drone shot, they specifically added sounds of the tree branches hitting the camera as it's catching up to the car. Since we hear that, right? That means that the camera is some sort of physical object in the world of the movie. So is this like an Evil Dead type of a situation where we're getting like the POV of the evil entity? Because otherwise, why would they do that? They want you to regard the camera. Hey, it's the Evil Dead cabin. They love their cool window transitions, too. It's like Return of the King. What are you talking about in length? Don't blame me, I wanted to watch a shorter one.
Call for help.
Rose!
What does she gotta do, like spend the night?
Are you ashamed of me? No. Then why did you let me die?
Yeah, what up with that?
I have carried that guilt for my entire life.
This is not real.
Your mind
Makes it.
Wow, that's cool. You mean my imagination?
Why are you doing this to me?
Is she gonna do the Thriller dance? Is this Barbarian? It's Joey Ramone. Is this supposed to be like a big monsty form of her mom?
You can't escape your own mind.
I mean, it's clearly a different actor. I guess I kind of see it. I don't know. Something in the cheekbones. It's Marilyn Manson. Oh, damn, like over the top. Wouldn't that fucking spill out all over you? Because of like gravity and shit? Thought he was gonna start doing the worm. He still might. Why am I saying he? That's supposed to be her big giant mom, right? Her big Marilyn Manson mom. by all fucking rights, this guy should be experiencing shit too. He saw the smiley man. He's seeing the smiley shit. He should be a smiley as well.
That I could stay here and just sleep.
Use your toilet, maybe fall asleep on your toilet. Okay, what do you think the over-under is on her stabbing him? We've got 9 minutes and 20 seconds left.
I'll stay with you forever.
Oh no, it's day for night! Man, I always want to see when these hallucination sequences are happening like this. Is he still just like sitting there on the couch the whole time while she's freaking out? Or like what? What is it? That was almost like a record scratch.
No, no, no! Hold on, I'm coming!
Come on. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're a cop. You know how to break down a door. She looks like Momo. Like a little Momo, a little Jeff the Killer. That's kind of silly. Wow, that's so cool. Her cheeks are turning to pizza cheese. Oh, that shit looks silly.
Rose!
Mm-hmm. It looks like some PlayStation 3 graphics, doesn't it? Why would it kill itself? Didn't it climb in her body? It's spreading itself through the trauma, right? So it makes her kill herself. And then he sees it. So it's going to him. Which would clear up the issues that I had earlier about the fact that, like, wait a minute, why can he see dude smile? So even though we're not getting his traumatic backstory, he also has some sort of traumatic backstory, which has caused him to be part of this chain or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know if it like works that way. It just suggests that, Dre, because that's the allusion to the no pain chart. You know how like they had the little smiley face emoji next to how much pain you're feeling from a scale of 0 to 10, right? And at no pain, you got to smile. And it's like, it has to do, I think, vaguely with suicidal ideation about like, that takes the pain away, you know? And if you're not feeling any pain, then what are you feeling? You're feeling good, right? So you're happy and you smile. I guess. I don't know. That's the loosest, fucking vaguest, off the top of my head bullshit connection that I made that they probably also did when they wrote this fucking story, because it probably took them a weekend to fucking write. Yeah, I don't necessarily think this is saying anything at all. I could see how people who are like really sensitive about like mental health topics would be offended by the shit. I kind of remember when the movie came out, there was some kind of, I don't want to say uproar, but you know, there was some bullshit. There were some people whining about, how this movie like deals with mental illness and suicide, and like it's not even really saying, I think it's just using these things as tropes to make a spooky movie. I don't think it's trying to say anything impactful about trauma at all. It would be interesting to see some interviews with like some of the people who were behind making this to see if they had some kind of like if they were pretending they were making some kind of social message. Because I gotta tell you, if they were trying to make some kind of social message, it don't look good. It looks fucking stupid. They're basically saying, hey, if you have past trauma, you can't even deal with it. You can't even go to the roots and like take responsibility or whatever head on, or like, you know, confront your feelings. You can't use medicine. You can't see a psychiatrist. You can't do anything. You only have two options. You either kill yourself or you kill somebody else in front of people so people are watching and think that you're like a crazy nut or whatever. It's like blaming all of society's ills on a big Marilyn mom Manson. Mance mom? What did you say? Momson? Yeah, I mean, they did it because, like, I think partially it's like sequel bait. It almost feels like it's fucking, obligatory. You know? Like, they have to have the ending like this. Even if they don't plan on doing a sequel, even if they don't think they're going to do another sequel, it's just because so many other movies have done the same shit. We got to do the same shit too. There were like little bits of the movie that was kind of effective. I do like how they moved the camera around. The cinematography was nice. It gave me an idea sometimes, and I wish they had leaned into that more, that it's almost like the camera will end up being the POV of the malevolent force. But there was a lot of filler in this movie. There was a lot of needless conversations, shit that she could get cleared up. And it's really just to hit the fucking, the story beats too. It's like, okay, she's got to research this curse. So she looks up the thing and she looks up the murder and she talks to the people involved. Why do you have to do this conventional shit? It's like this thing now where they feel like they have to check these boxes, when really what they should be doing is acknowledging that there's a box to be checked and then running in the fucking opposite direction every time. It makes your movie better. I swear it does. The sound design in this I thought was awful. Also, didn't like the score. I'll give it this. It got more than a few chuckles out of me at a couple of points, so I guess that's good. You know, you can't say that that's terrible. Strangely enough, it's weird that It's Your Mother came in here earlier and was talking so much about The Ring, because, you know, then they got that, like, nobody lasts longer than a week. You know what? This is some Grim Cuddy shit. This is like Grim Cuddy. It's just another one of these. Who wins between Grim Cuddy or Momsen? 5 rounds. Grim Cuddy's hard to knock out. He's got a big head. He's got a big mouth, though, and Momsen could climb in. Yeah, but, like, would that even bother Grim Cuddy? Because they're basically working for the same... It's like the same sort of trauma-based... Like, they're demons cut from the same cloth, Grim Cuddy and Momsen, you know? Grim Cuddy might have trauma. I don't know. He seems pretty happy. He's a pretty smiley guy. I think that both Grim Cuddy and Momsen come from the same meme-based inspirations. You get these cynical movie producers, and they see, like, creepypasta type memes, you know? And then they also see, like, J-horror that deals with curses and stuff, and they're like, yeah, like, this stuff's really cool. Actually, a lot of the creepypasta stuff did take, like, the repeating curse angle, cursed object stories, I think, from J-horror. It existed, you know, in you know, Western culture, too, to some degree, the whole curse thing. Curses are old as hell. But I think the specific thing of, like, how, like, an object will get infected or something like that, even though this isn't really an object, it's the object itself is the trauma, you know? They didn't even go as far to fetishize it. I guess just because this isn't, like, the worst example of the type of shit, that's why people are rating it so highly. But I didn't enjoy it. The only real enjoyment I got out of it was the unintentional hilarity. I don't want to criticize this movie on the fact that I didn't find it scary, although I didn't. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet. You guys, meaning the people, you know, who watch the video, all you wonderful people who actually take the time to watch this shit. I don't really get scared by movies, you know, but, like, I can analyze something in a way where I think it's, like, effective. The neck twisting thing, I don't know. That's still really silly to me, but I don't know. Maybe that freaks people out. Shit, people are afraid of, like, pickles and shit, you know? People are deathly afraid of balloons. Oh, Alicia says, I caught maybe the last 30 minutes out of what I saw. It was a little cheesy, except that one scene. Yeah, you know, I'm not even denying that, like, some of the stuff can be kind of effective. My favorite thing in the whole movie was when they just cut to the art teacher's corpse on the slab. And you see his crazy jaw. I also think, as dumb as it looks, especially from the side here, this is very, like, rejected Resident Evil monster from the side. But when Momsen pulls up her face, and we see the silly multi-jawed skeleton smile here with the pig nose. That's silly. I enjoy that on a... It actually looks like it's not 100% CGI, too. Let me go back to the reveal here. Obviously, when they do the pullback thing, that's, you know, they used computer assistance. But I'm saying, like, the prosthetic itself, that looks like a mask. Yeah, I kind of want to believe that that's a mask.
Holly.
It's funny again.
Holly.
It's just fucking goofy, dude. Duh, then this fucking kid's watching it. I hate this fucking kid. Grassy ass! Grassy ass for the dead cat, Auntie! It seems misplaced, too, you know? Because we're dealing with this... She's an adult. I mean, we're dealing with this adult woman's problems, but it's got the story beats of a movie that's meant to make teenagers squee in the theater. I didn't like a lot of the acting either, right? I forgot to mention the acting. A lot of melodrama. All the conversations and arguments and like her, even right at the beginning when she's evaluating this first girl who kills herself. This is how this type of scene goes. This is how we act during this scene. You've just seen it a billion times before and it's just so unreal. So yeah, I think I think I'm gonna give Smile a 1.5 out of 5. Nothing against Sosie Bacon here. She seems like she's a decent actress. I don't think I really enjoyed anybody else in the movie at all to any degree. I don't even think I could say I enjoyed her. But, you know, I'm thinking that's more of an issue with the things they're having them do. Oh, Kal Penn. I appreciated how bloated Kal Penn looks. I hope he continues to bloat in all of his movies. Yeah, Smile gets 1.5 bloated Kal Penns out of 5.